She's got big plans, take off after her shift is over. Just for the picture show, dripped and go. Only speak cash, that dollar. Only dinero, if you wanna holla. She about a bag, Louis, Gucci, Prada. She only got time if you spend it on a green light. You the girl to show me it's alright. I just wanna make you feel alright. Green light. Green light. Baby, just slow it down. Red light. Cause you don't wanna take your time. Pedal to the floor. You don't wanna red light. You just wanna green light. Baby, just slow it down. Promise when I get it, it's for us. When we were struggling, they ignore us. Money ain't everything, but it tore us. Barely familiar, cause we don't know us. Put all this time in survival. Misunderstanding, we don't know love. I'm working hard to bring it home. Just had to be there, cause y'all don't know. I remember we ain't have enough ends to make ends meet. And the man won't wait till next week. Broke enough bread just to eat. I remember you would tell me to hold my hand, so I could see that there's nothing stopping me. I'm going for it all. Won't be long until the morning. I will not forget you.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2, check.
Back home in the morning. Ain't gotta worry about it. I will not forget you. Soon as I find my way back home in the morning. Had to get it on my own. Mama said she crying, feeling all alone. Just an adolescent, I was barely grown. I remember sleeping in somebody else's home. So every day I would wake up, put my best foot forward, praying everything would get better for us. I wake up to see how far we've come.
Guys, I'm sorry. Delta broke the stream on us. Delta broke the stream. Oh my goodness. That's okay. Maybe it wasn't Delta. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was everybody. Maybe it was you, OJ McBaggins.
This was a certified bang.
I knew it all along. I had no doubts. But we're back at it again. If you're seeing this video in post, I'm so sorry that the live stream kind of decided to do what live stream does. It decided to, you know, stop for whatever reason. I knew it. I knew. Oh, now Geode ate the live stream. See, look, now we get people eating the live stream. What is going on over here? What's going on? DDoS attacked. I knew it. One of you guys is responsible. We're back. We're back. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know what happened. My internet just was like, Delta Society's track was too good, and it decided to kick the bucket. So I'm sorry, everybody. But we're back at it again. So we're gonna go back. Okay, we'll pick up from where we left off. Here we are with Delta Society. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Delta, that track sounded crazy. I don't know if you're here anymore. If you're not, I'm sorry. Now we know -4 Elvis. -4 is too much. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude's track was so loud it like interfered with my internet connection and turned that shit down. That shit, your track was so loud it unplugged my router, bro. The bass was so loud it fucking unplugged my router and it fell out the back of my computer. Dude, that shit, look what you did, man. That's what you did. But as far as like the overall record goes, we back at it. That's right, Tossie, we back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that shit jiggled the wire too much from the bass, and that shit fell out the back, and now my router. Imagine. But we'll continue where we left off. And knowing is half the battle. That's right. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. But anywho, we're back! Damn, Delta, your track is loud as hell. But in a good way. What's crazy is like the mixing sounds really solid. First off, everything that's going on, like the panning was super creative. The overall the punchiness of the drums is definitely there, even despite having everything peaking at like -4, you still have a lot of punch coming through in the mix, which is very hard to do without it sounding muddy. And I think that's why we hear a lot of this discrepancy of the mix, the low ends being like, for example, like it feels like the mix overall is very top heavy, but that's kind of what happens when you need to like push the volume, the perceived volume up, is that if you have too much of these low mid information or low information, and it's especially true for dubstep, if you have too much sub frequencies, when you start slapping your clippers on the master and stuff like that, and your limiters and whatnot, then all of a sudden you start running into this mud that's like taking up a lot of your perceived volume. So you have to really, really make sure to leave room for all the other elements in there, because the bass can easily eat up a track, and like can make your track sound perceived quiet if there's too much bass in a mix. The key is to making room for bass. Yeah, a lot of it's cutting out a lot of the lows out of your synths. A lot of the times you'll see like people who make dubstep stuff. Not all good. Sorry, Harris. I'm sorry. We had so many records today. Yeah, what I would say as far as like critiques go, yeah, I passed the fuck out of a lot. Yeah, I could tell. That's why you're able to get that sound, for it to sound huge, the mixing. So as far as like critiques go for this, I really don't have much, dude. Let me turn down my headphones so I could hear. That shit was loud as hell. Like, let me hear the beginning. I kind of wish it was like to start with the pickup with a instead of it starting. Because it feels like the beginning of the track, it kind of starts a bit awkwardly. Crazy. killer there. I'm not a fan of this synth, this one here. Where it sounds like that synth, I don't know why, like that synth in particular, it reminds me of like, I don't know, like a cartoon slipping sound. I don't know, like that specific. That's fine. Everything else sounds killer. Everything else sounds, I can't unhear it. I know. I'm sorry, Delta. I'm sorry, Delta. I know. Delta, I'm sorry. Dude, this track is killer, man. You said it's a Virtual Riot remix or like what's the goal? Like what are you doing with it? You put it on the channel. Oh shit! You got a logo going and everything now. Look at you, Delta. That's you got the cat logo. Oh no, so this one's not. Got it. I have another. Oh, you have another one. Got it. Yeah, you got the logo and everything, dude. Like killer. Look at you. And that's the got it. Understood. I mean, the mixing on this sounds excellent. This is one of those mixes I'd have to hear other references to hear the difference. Like, I'd have to A/B test your mix versus something else. But this mix, like, as is, like, nothing jumped out to me other than, like, the beginning being a bit awkward, the way that it starts, which I feel like that's something... I feel like, just in general, the intro of the track could be stronger. I think just production-wise, I think you can get more creative with the start of the track. And with that one synth, I know I'm sorry. I got new studio headphones. Killer. How do you like them? I appreciate what the heck, we gotta let people watch it only one dang, like, you rock it, Eddie, you rock, man, you rock. Eddie's absolute legend. You're absolute legend. Yeah, dude. Killer. Yeah. Oh, much better. Yeah, dude. It sounds like a large improvement. Did you use the headphones for this? Like, it sounds like from this and the last one that I've heard, like the last mixes or whatnot, like I feel like this mix is you nailed, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, sometimes it is like with the headphones, like sometimes getting proper, studio headphones or like room treatment and stuff like that, like it takes, like it makes the issues for things a lot more apparent to you than if you don't have like quality stuff to work with. Like, not saying your other like, I don't know what other headphones you were working off of, but like for me personally, like I like using my HS5s personally. Like I'll use my monitors and they're solid, they're like low budget speakers, but I work off them. I know what they sound like, and I think that's the important thing. So the more that you use them, the more you're gonna, yeah, dude, killer that you already like, yeah. They were asked, the high end was non-existent. Yeah, dude. yeah, that's insane. No, this is a major. I think like this mix is a major difference. Like, I think it sounds ready to go. Honestly, like, I personally, like, if you put it out as is, like, I wouldn't, fault you for it. I think it's totally fine as is. The VR one is 10 times better, to be honest. Oh shit. Oh shit. You gotta, what's it called? You gotta DM me that one. Yeah, DM me that one. I have to. Oh, you did. You did. Oh, Ripstream. Oh, sorry. Oh, no. You DM Ripstream. No, I always make sure. Like, I always like if the internet goes down, like worst case scenario, it's like we're about to figure it out like a different day. But like we're good. Fortunately, we're good. So yeah, dude, honestly, it sounds ready to go. I personally, like, production wise, I personally would, like, even the other synth is fine. Like, production wise, just the beginning bothered me. It just felt awkward transition to for it starting. But yeah, Delta, that was killer. DM me. Okay, awesome. I will listen to that after the stream. I got you. I have, okay, we got Tossie is next. That was, no, you did a fantastic job. Let me put the vote up. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm all over the place right now. Let me make sure I have all my, there we go. Apologies. I don't know what was going on with all this stuff, but let me I like that there's like a pretty consistent where we all were pretty much the problem, but Delta was slightly more the problem for the stream breaking. That's pretty great. I'll put the poll up in the meantime as I pull up Tossie's record. So Tossie, did you say that you had another link to send through? Was that you who said that, who had a different link than what you submitted here, or was I hearing things? I don't know if you're still here, dude. There we go. Let me copy this and toss it in. So you have 2 Tossie records. Okay. So yeah, the answer to that is probably yes. The answer to that is probably yes. Yes, sir. Did you DM me that by any chance, or was it the donation, the second donation that you sent through? Oh no, I see. Is there 2 SoundCloud links here? I have the one here. Okay. No one gets to leave that easy. That's right. Dude, okay, moving session 1. Yeah, I sent you the new one and the other song. Let me see. I sent you the new one. And then the other song is Good As Is for the link. Okay, you did DM me then. Let me see. Okay, I got it. Which one did you want me to listen to first? Was it the Hey Ya or Moving, or does it matter? Wait. We got Hey Choreo Oreo. Dude, that's the first that I've been called that. I've been called Choreo before. Like, I've been called Choreo, but I've never been called Choreo Oreo. That shit is legendary. That shit is amazing. Dude, I gotta, dude, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. I recently started making a cover of the song Hey Ya. First off, love that song. By Outkast, but it's a cover of Sleep Token's cover. Oh, wait, what? It's a cover of Sleep Token's cover? Wait, what? Coverception. Anyways, I completely remade the instrumental and laid some vocals down. I think it's close to done. What are your thoughts? Oh, great. Oh my goodness, you're rhyming too. You said, I think it's close to done. Oh, great one. Dude, you got bars, man. That's crazy. Tossie's got bars over here. Okay. Yes, Hey Ya first. It's the only one with vocals. Cool. Yeah, I do remember you said one of them was instrumental, so I'd imagine. So this one is Hey Ya cover. Let's run it. A cover of a cover.
My baby don't mess around, 'cause she loves me so. This I know for sure. But does she really want it? But can't stand to see me walk out the the feeling, 'cause the thought alone is killing me right now. And thank God for Mom and Dad for sticking through together, 'cause we don't know how.
Nice.
You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it when there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, but separate's always better when there's feeling involved. And they say that nothing is forever, and what makes love the exception? Oh, why are we in denial when we both know we're not happy here?
Dude. Killer! That was awesome. Awesome work. Awesome. The first off, yeah, totally agree with Dr. Indy. Vocals as per usual, dude. I'm so like, dude, I gotta work with you, bro. Like after this semester is over, which is next week, I'll have free time. Dude. Insane. I would say first things first, the vocals, killer performance. Love the stacks, really tight with the stacks. Overall, with the guitars, they sound really nice and full. The overall vibe of everything, I think you captured perfectly. I love the ending with the ooze that you have going on. As far as like things before it's finalized, like I wouldn't be mad if you put it out as is, man. Like I think everything sounds full. If I had to say anything, I would say less tune on the vocals. Let your natural vocals come through a bit more, because I could hear the tune at spots. Like try to fix the notes, but they're fine. Like, and just the ending is a bit abrupt. You can even take this here, like literally just like fade it out at the end, kind of. That's it. Honestly, dude, like that should take you like 2 seconds, bro. And that's the only thing I could say is the outro just feels a bit abrupt, and the tune on the vocals, I would just turn it down. And that shit's ready to go, man. Like, that shit's ready to go. That shit was good. Tazi, you absolute fucking legend, bro. That shit is like, yeah, dude, that should take like 2 seconds, man. Like literally just copy and paste the beginning to the ending and just fade it out, and then you just have your you just take the tune, retune speed, turn it down. That's it. That's literally it. I feel bad that it's so cool, that it's so like less, but it's better that way because it just shows that it's good. It's great. You did a fantastic job of covering it. I'm gonna hear. Let's see. We got Moving Season, which is the second one from Tossie. Then we do have Harris is next, and we get to the Discord subs. We had so many. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys for supporting the live stream. You guys are awesome. So this is an instrumental. So if I remember correctly, you said I'm working on it. Would love your thoughts. So let's hear it. So this is instrumental. I'm assuming you're writing to this currently. So let's hear it. Hell yeah, dude. Is that you programming the drums? Okay, no, that's okay. Love it! Love it! That was awesome! Open to the land of living. Yeah, dude is so talented. That was killer. Yeah, the guitars at the end are a bit off. Got to re-record, and that's cool, dude. Yeah, as you said, you're still in the production stage, so totally cool. So first things first, what a wild ride that was. Like I love the chord changes that you have. I know it's something that I've been telling you for some of the other stuff. I'm like, Tossie, you gotta get the sauce. You gotta change up the chords and give a B section and whatnot. And you did here. You did. And what I love about it, because what's gonna be great is that when you're writing, like, it's gonna aid you so much with your storytelling, because like when the chords change, like you can add your special sauce and all that stuff to the chords. Like it's just gonna it's gonna be marriage, like a marriage together. It's gonna be awesome with your vocals in the track. The overall, yeah, I love the kind of, like, I don't want to say hillbilliness of it, but I can't think of another word for it, but like, lack of a better word, you know what I mean? It's like Southern kind of feel where like it's almost got that twanginess to it a bit, which I love. The mixture between like I could just tell it's gonna be killer. The overall, as far as like critiques go on this, like production wise, is like you did such a good job. Drums sound really nice and full. I would say here, when you have that, right? like that, those drums sound like they're like a metal drum kit going, and you have like you had that's like aggressive. But when it hits on the downbeats, right, with the bomb, right, when that happens, it kind of gets a bit empty there. I would have a bass note, so I would literally go yeah, literally the E, and then what's next? Yeah, E. So you have the 1 chord, then the 4, then you go to the 2. Yeah, so E in the bass, then A, then F sharp, B, E. Just for that section there, just to really fill it out. I love Bill Murray. Yeah. Nick Flanagan, thank you so much for the donation. You rock. Just saying, I do have technically this is 1. I think Hamad Harris only submitted 1. So just letting you know, I do have 1 before you. I got you. I know, Gio, and I'm not used to this. I don't know how to write the chorus, like the violins take up so much space, and no idea how to write the melody. So what I would recommend then, Tossie, is when you're just for writing's sake, like don't be afraid to mute things just for my writing's sake. Like if things are too much, one thing that I realize is like if things are too much, sometimes it's better to like mute them, and maybe what you could have it happen in the chorus. This is something that I like to do is like instead of them happening in the chorus, like you do like a post hook. So you don't have them in the chorus, but like you extend the chorus, you double the chorus, and then have the strings over the next part of the hook. So you have like a back to back. Harris, your track is literally next. You are back, hell yeah. So your track is literally next. That's perfect timing, dude. I just don't know how to write that's what I would a million times recommend, because what I find is a lot of times, like if I, for some artists, like I'll produce a track, and some artists like that I work with, they'll be like, hey, could you just mute this part just for the sake of writing, just so I could write a melody to it, then you could always add it back later. And like of course, like whatever makes it easier for you. Don't be afraid to mute things temporarily to write to. That's all. I think the clap sounds are sick. The drums sound great there. I would change the crash sound personally. The crash sound's a bit too in your face, I think, for the genre. If you can, it's not the end of the world. And make sure to let this ring out all the way. You don't want to cut out when something rings out. One thing that I was always like one thing that was like engraved in me in school was like when things ring out, you let it ring out all the way until there's dead silence. All the way until there's dead silence. So always let it rock. I feel like a brush cymbal would be better. Yeah, I agree. Like something that's like a little bit of sizzle, but nothing like a full on like, a full on smashing the crash cymbal, I love the percussion elements you got in there. And dude, like the amount of times like I'll layer things, like for example, like I'll program a drum track, right? And then I'll end up like taking, for example, a splice like shaker and sampling, and sometimes I'll have multiple shakers. Like I'll have like one shaker and another one, like two different shakers, one pan to left, one pan to the right. Like don't like so. And I see that you've been experimenting with having your percussion things going on. So killer, dude. Honestly, like other than that, I hope that's helpful, dude. Like I really have nothing else. I think the production, like this one's gonna come out crazy. I could already tell. And yeah, don't be afraid to mute things. I think that's the big takeaway is like, don't be afraid to mute things if it'll aid you. And also, one thing that I've also learned, I guess the last thing we'll wrap up that with is the last thing that I'll say is sometimes if it's too much, like then maybe it doesn't fit like with the vocal. Maybe it just, if it doesn't end up working out, like sometimes I'll really like a sample and I'll like try to really force it in there, right? I'll try to really force it in there and then it just doesn't work like with everything. And I just have to come to terms. I'm like, all right, not in this track, you know, I'll be like, not here. And so I'll have to mute the track. I'll have to mute it. And it's just like, after a while you like, don't miss it in a weird way, you know? But I think in this case, doubling the hook, have it as a post hook and having your vocals come first, and then the post hook, you could add some your oohs that you did, like similar to the last song. And killer record, dude. Honestly, that's killer. Tassi is incredibly talented. Let's see. I know. We had so many records. We have Hamad Harris is next. So Harris, if you want, you do technically have other records you could submit. Just let me know if you want to put more in, dude. So without further ado, we have Style Demo by Harris. We're gonna let it rock. So this is pre-mix and master, so I'll keep that in mind. Toss, you absolute legend. Thank you so much.
Harry's got another one. Baby, I'll style. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh, baby, I'll style. Baby, I'll style. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh, baby, I'll style.
I could see everything all of a sudden.
Her kiss so sweet like strawberry lace. All in her space. Just tell me if it's getting too late. Maybe I'm him. Possibly not. Remind me if it's getting too dark. Yeah. Cause I'm on it like a brand new necklace. Baby, got style on me. Baby, gon' ride with me. Darling, get high with me. Baby, get by. Maybe we get by. Baby, got style on me. Baby, gon' ride with me. Darling, get high with me. Baby, get by. Maybe we get by. Baby, got style. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh, baby, got style. Baby, got style. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh, baby, got style. Baby, got style on me. Baby, gon' ride with me. Darling, get high with me. Baby, get by. Maybe we get by. Baby, got style on me. Baby, gon' ride with me. Darling, get high with me. Baby, get by. Maybe we get by. Baby, got style. Baby, got style. Baby, got
That was Style Demo, absolute legend. That was Harris. Whew, we got the delay cooking at the end. Let's go. Harris, are you still here?
This was a certified banger.
Let's see, pre-mix and master. So overall, yeah, I think the record was sick. I think that main melodic line was awesome. Let me put the poll up for Harris. Let's let it rock. Hold on. Still here. Hell yeah, dude. Again, apologies for the wait. We had so many donation submissions. Like I'm not used to that many. I'm not used to that many, dude. We're almost at the time I usually wrap up with, and I still have to get to all the Discord subscribers and everyone. So overall, guitar is sick. I think that the overall.
I could see everything all of a sudden.
I know you guys are a 5-hour time difference from here in the UK. It's been a while since I've heard your stuff, dude. I'm glad you're still doing that stuff, man. That's what I'm talking about. So I would say, as far as yeah, absolutely love the guitar. The drums are nice and up front.
Maybe I'm him, possibly not. Or am I me? It's getting too dark. Yeah. Is a man there like a brand new?
Drums are knocking.
I'm telling you now, we go miles. Oh, we're gonna stop. Baby, let's stop.
I like the.
I'm telling you now, we go miles. Oh, we're gonna stop. Baby, let's start on me. Baby, go ride with me. Darling, get high.
You know what's funny? Your track is in the same key as the previous track. Your track is in the same key as a. Damn, Electric Panda, you've been winning a lot of those.
Baby, get by. Baby, let's start on me. Baby, go.
Yeah, I think you did a fantastic job with the vocals. What I would say as far as critiques go on this, I think that the overall mix.
We go miles. Oh, we're gonna stop. Baby, like a brand new necklace. Baby, let's stop. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh,
I would like some sort of bass element in
we're
there.
gonna stop.
Some sort of sub bass in there, and maybe an 808, like a. What would I do?
Harry's got another one. Baby, let's stop. I'm telling you now. We go miles. Oh, we're gonna stop. Baby, let's stop.
Yeah, maybe like. Would go so hard if you had a bass doing that instead of it. Piano would go crazy. $1 Million song incoming. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
I could see everything all of a sudden.
Her kiss so sweet like strawberry lace. All in her space. Just tell me if it's getting too late.
Slightly less compression on the vocals, just to get rid of some of those transient things. I would say maybe even mess around, if you have a compressor, maybe even messing around with having one that's just a fast attack, fast release, just to catch those initial transients and try to take it.
Baby, let's start on me. Baby, go ride with me.
More low mids in the vocals in general, some EQ on the vocals.
Darling, get high with me. Get by. Stop. I'm telling you now.
If you do add the bass that I was, a similar bass to what I was talking about, I would recommend cutting out some of those sub frequencies from the kick drum, because there's a lot of sub in that kick drum as is. So there's a lot of sub frequencies in that. So when you have a bass that is in the mix, when you add a kick into the mixture, then all of a sudden you're going to have a recipe for disaster if you don't tame that. tame the delays at the very end.
Baby, don't stop. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now.
When you cut things, cut things, Harris, always make sure to check if there's like a, for example, a hi-hat, like just so it's not overlapping everything like that. Just make sure that you would cut a bit to the left, like than just the beat, or you fade out the cut. Always fade out the cut because you can hear another hi-hat come in briefly.
I'm telling you now.
It's like, you hear that? Like,
Telling you now. We know miles. Oh, baby, don't stop.
I could see everything all of a sudden.
Darling, get high with me. I'm telling you now. Oh, baby, don't stop.
other than that, I really have nothing else. Killer record, dude. Hell yeah. And I have another track, but it's a parody track, and I feel it would ruin my career. If you want, Harris, look, I have some wild tracks. Like, I have some wild tracks I did with my brother, so I don't be judging, as long as it's Minecraft. Yeah, dude. Though, yeah, I have some wild tracks I did with my brother, so if you have a parody track, don't be afraid to share it. If I ain't judging, personally. So in the meantime, how wild we talking? Okay, so we got one. Well, nothing saying anything too crazy, but I mean, crazy enough. Crazy enough. If you want, you could send it through. I'm gonna play Nick Flanagan's first. You could update the form. That's up to you. Like, again, no pressure. You don't have to submit another one if you don't want to. If you don't feel comfortable, like, don't worry. I heard them. They're beautiful. I have one called Santa's Sack. And the hook goes like, Santa's sack is not on his back. So if that gives you any sort of context for what that is, that'll do it. So we got Nick Flanagan, Unstoppable, featuring Amy Flanagan. Oh yeah, is that the wife, the girlfriend? Oh my goodness, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna let it rock. If you have another one, feel free to send it through the same form. Let's get it. Nick Flanagan, are you here? Just so I. That sounds amazing.
Before you, I was in a tunnel with no light. And I won't lie, each and every day was like a cold night. I suppose I just hoped I could hold my breath and float by, but no surprise, that got me nowhere, oh my. Am I gonna spend my whole life as a low life all alone? My tears would swell in both eyes. Will I ever let go of my fears and the ghost of my past? I know things don't improve overnight, but
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable.
and after you, anything else would make no sense. All my hopelessness is gone, I'm so drenched in tears, but not the same kind, no joking. The kind of love that we're both in is so vulnerable and so open. Yeah, an issue that I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with, showing you off. Sorry I'm gloating, but when you look at me you're glowing. Wishing these moments could be frozen in time, in time, in time. Sometimes I just gotta let them soak in and
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love
thinking I was without you. Parts of me would all split in two. What can I do? I can't even hide it, it's visible. I was miserable, but I'm put back together. You're the glue, and now our bond is invincible. I'm entrenched in you, it's a trip, I fall in love instantly. So no matter where we go to, looking in those eyes is a hell of a view. So
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable.
Killer, dude. That's awesome. Congrats on the release, man. I just saw that release. It just dropped 6 hours ago. Let me share it in the chat just so you know. Hell yeah. That's amazing, dude. Congrats, first off, on the release. That is awesome. 6 hours ago. I feel honored that you sent it in right away. Let's go. Let's go. Perfect timing, honestly, dude. Let's get it. Are we getting back? No, honestly, you did a fantastic job with the vocal harmonies. Your wife did was fantastic. The writing as well, really solid stuff. Like, very cute song, you know, talking about love is unstoppable with your wife. That's amazing. Love that for you guys. That was awesome. I sent another track on Discord, by the way. Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you. So I'll play yours next. So, oh my goodness, there's the oh my goodness, oh how about that? Oh my goodness, I love it already. We got the Diddy Oil picture on this, but as far as like the record goes, like I think that the section, oh, I'm excited to hear that. We got Fart Diddy, Nick Flanagan. I absolutely love the first.
and it's so vulnerable and so open. Yeah, an issue that
like everything as far as like the production is really solid. What I would say, you know, what'd be really awesome is if you if you could even maybe even the last hook even stack some of her vocals like with your own, just like, you know, just for the last hook, so it's like unstoppable, so it's like you both are saying it, you know.
trip, I fall in love instantly. So no matter where we go to, looking in those eyes is a hell of a view. So
Just say when and I'll run to you.
Yeah, because you could be like, you can have some really spicy vocal arrangements for that stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Real Phil. Oh, Real Phil V. Thank you so much. You rock. Your track will be right after Harris's second track. So just letting you know. Let me. I'm gonna throw your track up in the queue. I got you. So, oh my goodness, there we go. Don't mind me. We had so many records today. Yeah, appreciate you just making sure it loads up. Boom, boom. Got your record. Just confirming. There we go. Cool. Got your record. So as far as like the whole record go, yeah, the boom, 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 boom. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Then what do you do after that?
You know I'll always see it through.
Oh, yeah. Right. Because you can do like yeah. What? Yeah, down and then have some fun with the chorus, having fun with like some arrangements.
No matter any obstacles.
You like stacking like if you did one of the harmonies to your wife would sound crazy, dude. Like, I think it would sound crazy.
I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with showing you off. Sorry I'm gloating, but when you look at me, you're glowing.
Yeah, as far as the critiques go, yeah, some even more harmonies in the hook, some more compression on the vocals in general with your wife's. I think like to glue the vocals together in the mixing, like her vocals are awesome, and I feel like the background vocals could be glued more together. And I would love some more volume on some of those background vocals as well, just in general.
Sorry I'm gloating, but when you look at me, you're glowing. Wishing these moments could be frozen.
Production was really nice.
Won't lie.
Video is
Each and
really
every day
well
was like a
done
cold
too.
'Cause every
Dude, honestly though, like those small things, like I feel like really like taking the time and like really arranging the vocals and the hook would go crazy, man. I feel like really arranging the hook would go crazy. Like have like some really, really fun harmonies in there. You get some spicy stuff going on. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for showing us that record, and congrats on the release. Congrats on the release. Thank you so much. So we got Harris one more record for Harris, I believe, and then we have Phil. We got Phil V. So boom. Thank you so much. My cat also really likes your record. I don't know if you heard that. Dude, I'm excited to hear this, man. You have no idea. We have a record called Fart Diddy by Harris. We got the baby oil. We got the baby oil going. We got the baby oil going, man. Like, dude, this live stream is cooking. We have a lot of records, like a lot of great records this live stream. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
I fought in the air, man don't care if I fought in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care. I fought in the air, man don't care if I fought in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care. My thoughts are horrendous. My bitch got a big bag, stupendous. My thoughts full of resters. Feds in my turn, I'm coughing out turbos. Chips and burgers, flick my bogey. Inspect my pants, brown like Mowgli. 1, 2, 3, and I'm coughing out heavy. Man's running gas, no levy. Went to the shop for a couple of bevies. I'll pay for a coin. Gas all in my butt. The shit's leaking down my foot. Baby fart and then I go. You're an easy bitch. I fart in the air. Man don't care if I fart in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care. I fart in the air. Man don't care if I fart in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care. And then I go. Fart Diddy. Fart Diddy touch my willy, yeah. My bong is squeaky clean. My fast and so green. I got what you need. Oh my please. The fart squad roll out. I'm digging the coal out. My farts go all out. My farts go all out.
Yeah. Not the fart solo. We got the fart solo.
Some
Hey,
would
yo.
say my farts are basic, but I would say they're amazing. Drop a King Kong log in the basin. Slap breather, put the bass in. Fat Diddy wanna put my case in. Baby all on my bum lately. Sit down, get ready for tasting.
Crop duster.
Alright.
What?
I fart in the air, man don't care if I fart in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care. I fart in the air, man don't care if I fart in the air. Man don't care if I drop in your chair. Man don't care.
Dude. Mwah. Bravo. 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 Fart Diddy. That's how you end a record. The fucking delays on the fart. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. That was amazing. I wouldn't change a single thing. I think it's perfect the way it is. Perfect the way it is. I would not change a single thing about it. I think it's beautiful. I think it yeah, it was a lot. Let's see. I'll have to. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. I loved it. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful masterpiece. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you for that. We get in the fart Grammy. I'll play a little bit of one of the stupidest things I've ever made with my brother. It's just my brother. I'll play a little bit, and we got Phil. We got Phil. I'm gonna let this rock first. We got "Eye of the Storm" by Phil. Let's run it.
Yo, I ain't been in this bad in a minute. I am the bad.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, what I tell
This is rude.
Hey, what? Feel the energy rush. Yo, let me give you some of the feel the goosebumps. Yeah, what? Look, all your religion was built from astrology. I am the son that is living inside of me. I am the one that is living the prophecy. I am the gun and the trigger is about to be pulled. Target practice, moving forward while I'm falling backwards. All this magic tell you on this mic, but we ain't talking after. All of your life you've been cursed and under a spell. That's why you're running from hell. They probably gon' try to kill me for things that I'm coming to tell. I'm a prophet, but I ain't got nothing to sell. Talking paper, you the run of the mill. Drink the water that has come from the well. Eternal spirit, knowing someone prevail. I am the I am and nothing more. And still what I was before, I'm sure. They tried to light me up out of the door. What's all the hollering for? I am not led by the people of earth, so you tell me what I need a following for. I am the calm before the second coming. I am the eye of the storm. Why they never listen? I try to tell them. Maybe it's cause of what I tell them. What? Told them I'm Christ, now they know I'm in control of the light. Had them hoping I was throwing the fight. They don't even have control of their life. You wanna run the streets, so now you stepping in them dark forces. Earth school complete, I graduated all the hard courses. I am a master magician, I put all the numbers together like mathematicians. Subtracted some people and added division. I'm back from the deep and I have a prediction. This earth is a lab and we're all an experiment. Mixing the potion to see how you feel. Service is bad and we losing connection from all the emotion that's keeping us ill. I'm feeling the energy. Who you been thinking you are is really the enemy. This is a symphony, created and orchestrated from the symbols they sent to me. Low self-worth and cheap values, making deposits in memory banks. No self first, and see how to climb up through all of the spiritual ranks. I am the son that your Bible discussion. No level can keep me, I'm rising above it. The devil can't reach me, I'm not of this world. I'm unveiling the secrets they trying to cover. What's that? You the one that holds the key to get your power back. Okay. Plug in with me, I'll set you free within an hour flat. Cut cords, take charge. The energies they tapping ain't enough force to take ours. They not sure who they are, but I know who I am for sure. Travel where no man could go. Falling for what they standing for. I am not of this planet, no. Let he that has an ear hear what I see and speak from my spirit. Life is just a conspiracy. While going in what I figured I know who I am for sure. Travel where no man could go. Falling for what they standing. I am not of this planet.
Nice. That was killer, dude. Killer record. That record is crazy, dude. Dude, killer stuff. My guy. Hell yeah. That's insane, dude. I love your flow. Your the overall energy on the record is crazy. There's this one part where you start going like.
Never listen. I try. Drink the water that has come from the well. Eternal trigger is about to be pulled. Target practice, moving forward
right here.
While I'm falling backwards. All this magic tell you on this mic, but we ain't talking after. All of your life.
That part's nasty, dude. That part is nasty because it's like that, behind the beat, pocket. It's so.
Goosebumps. astrology. I am the son that is living
There's a
inside of me. I am the one that is living the
triplet,
prophecy. I am the gun and the trigger is about to be pulled. Target practice, moving forward while I'm falling backwards. All this magic tell you on this mic, but we ain't talking now.
To tell you on this mic, even that, like, to tell you on this mic in between that was crazy.
All of your life you've been cursed and under a spell. That's why you're running from hell. They probably gon' try to kill me for thinking that I'm coming to tell them a prophet, but I ain't got nothing to sell. Talking paper, you the run of the mill. Drink the water that has come from the well. Eternal spirit.
Yeah, dude. I think overall, like, first off, the vocal performance is awesome. You killed it. The overall production as well, the bass line was really solid. I like the drum programming. As far as the critiques go, it could be for YouTube. As far as the critiques go, the main thing is in the mixing, I would say. It's probably due to YouTube, because YouTube likes to, for some reason, just completely destroy mixes for whatever reason. So I don't know why YouTube's compression's so buns, but it is. But the overall, like, I would like some more presence, low mid presence on the vocals.
I am and nothing more, and still what I was before. I'm sure they tried to light me up out of the door. What's all the holler?
No, I'm more of like a.
For I am not led by the people of earth, so you tell me what I need a following for. I am the calm before the second.
I feel like you get that bass line like cutting through the mix more. That's what
I am not. Had them hoping I was throwing the fight.
Just in general, like the mixing, just I feel like you can get some more knockage out of those drums. Again, it could be YouTube's compression.
Have control of their life. You wanna run the street, so now you stepping in them dark forces. Earth school complete. I graduated all the hard courses. I am a master magician. I put all the.
You hear when you punch your vocals in here, there's a little bit of a volume discrepancy. That's why I think some compression sauce could help even out some of the performances.
I graduated all the hard courses. I am a master magician. I put.
Did you notice how your vocal jumps up in volume here?
Graduated all the hard courses. I am a master magician. I put.
In presence, like it sounds like it was almost recorded a different day, or like you were like up closer to the microphone than you were the previous take. So just be wary of those kind of things.
From the deep and I have a prediction. This earth is created and orchestrated from the symbol they teach me. I'm not of this world. I'm unveiling the secrets they trying to come to take ours. You're here with for what they standing. I am not of this planet.
Killer.
I'm not led by the people of earth, so you tell me what I need a following for. I am the calm before the second coming.
Don't be afraid to pan your ad-libs out further too.
Spell. That's why you're running from hell. They probably gon' try to kill me for thinking that I'm coming to tell them a prophet, but I ain't got nothing.
That's really all I got, man. Like really solid stuff as far as like critiques go. Like that's barely anything, dude. Like I think that the overall vocal performance, like dude, this would be a crazy record, like performed live type shit. Like, do you have any of these records on Spotify? I think that's the next important thing, because like it's criminal that it has this little streams, dude. Like, you got to be marketing your shit more, man. Do you post this on other platforms? Like how do you go about like marketing your stuff, dude? Like, because that's what I feel like. One thing that I always see, and again, like I'm not calling you out for that or anything like that, but just in general with artists, is like you guys spend so much time, right, cooking up a track, like finalizing, getting it sounding perfect, right? You guys like are really meticulous about the sound and everything like that. And then what happens typically, right, is that when it comes to release time, like you drop the record, right? You post it once on or a couple of times in the first week that the song was out, right? And then poof, like that's it. Like no one's ever heard of it after that. And that's the reason why a lot of you guys like don't experience a lot more growth in your streams, is because like you guys aren't promoting your stuff enough or you know, really trying to work your records as much as they can be. Because this record, there's no reason why it can that it has 288 views. Again, it could be on Spotify and have way more, so that's also a possibility. But like I would highly recommend like really taking the time and promoting these records, dude. Like I feel like that would help you a lot, because you have the 1.84k subscribers, which is killer, but just because you have a few that are like at the 1k whatnot, but like don't be afraid to really, first off, to really go ham on the promo with the record, like, because as it might be the millionth time that you heard the record, which it probably will be, right, when you're promoting it, but it'll be the first for someone else. And even if it's one person who hears it and thinks, oh, this track is killer, let me check out who that is. That's one more person the next time you post something that's going to say, oh, I like this dude's last record, let me check it out. And that's one stream turns into 10 streams on other records, which turns into I shared this stuff, and it turns into I discovered this guy. It turns into let me, support this dude because I like his music, But anywho, killer job, man. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for submitting. Neshka! Oh my goodness, you were here on a Friday. Neshka, if you were now, would you believe me that we're getting to the Discord subs now? If I told you? Would you believe me that we're just getting to the Discord subscribers now? Oh my goodness. Yeah. I hope that's helpful, dude. All right, we got our work cut out for us. We got our work cut out for us. That was killer. Thank you so much for submitting, Phil. All right, so let's go, Matthew. We finally got to, I know, I'm so sorry, Geode. I know, I can't, I had no idea. So we got Kashiki P, Pearlescent. Hey, look, that's why the Discord subs are guaranteed plays. I'm getting to these, whether we, I'm getting to these. These are guaranteed. So we're getting to Kashiki P. This is Pearlescent. Let's run it. Of course. Thank you so much, Harris. You rock, dude. Octopus P. That's right. Electric Panda has been. I feel so bad, dude. I don't know why I did that. About this I wasn't expecting to end like that. There we go. That's how you end a record.
This was a certified
That's how you
banger.
end a record right there. That was Octopus P. Did you actually get the octopus thing though? Like apparently, so on Discord they do like that Discord Wrapped kind of thing they have going on, and like I got a duck, and I'm incredibly proud of my duck. All right, but did you actually get? I didn't even know octopus was an option. But if you got an octopus, that would have been so I legit tried to look and see if that was like an option. I didn't see anyone else with an octopus. That's pretty legendary. I need to consult G to the P on the lyrics. Yeah, we gotta check out. Are you okay over there? Is my YouTube music wrapped? Oh, your YouTube music wrapped. Oh, they give you one of those things too? They have a wrapped for that kind of thing? Interesting. I didn't know that. So first off, yeah, I love the ending. I love the tempo. Like it just goes on. We just have a lot of fun. Spotify was most played artist was Bill Murray, and his video was him on toilet thanking fans, and I was watching it on the toilet. You guys were connecting spiritually, man, through the laboratory, man. I wonder if kindred spirits. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yours was Tossie, really? Mine, what was mine? Mine was what was mine? I had like an insane amount of things going on. It was probably our artists knowing that. I'd have to check through Spotify Rap because I don't even remember what it was. But anywho, yeah, I'll let it rock while I play this, and it goes. Hold on, boom, boom, boom. Let me see your Spotify Wrapped. But yeah, Gashiki P, absolutely love the synth. Yeah, the vocals were really nice, and oh, my top genre was lo-fi beats. My top artist was Skrillex. This year, my top artist was Skrillex. It's crazy because I don't even feel like I listened to Skrillex that many times. My literally my top genre was lo-fi beats. My minutes listened was 35,749. My top artists, like, you probably couldn't guess this if you were paid $1 million to guess it. I had yeah. Look, Skrillex's last project though, like his project that came out this year was insane. Yeah, the Virtual Riot, yeah, dude, like the Virtual Riot project, man, like was killer this year. That's what I guess I was listening to, because I listened to that while I was doing homework, so that could be why. It was a lot of my homework music. My number one top song was the first song on a lo-fi playlist that kept playing for some reason. That was not on purpose. The newest was crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude's like, it was like fuck Skrillex or something like that, Andy Warhol or something like that. It was like, that whole project is killer. It's like a concept project. But yeah, I had Skrillex and I had Emarosa. I had Emarosa the second. Third was Pierce the Veil. I don't understand. Fourth was Playboy Cardi. Was Playboy Cardi. And then fifth was Bring Me the Horizon. And then my top 5 records are none of them. My top 5 songs are none of them. Thank you so much for the follow. Who's that? Wild name over there. Damn, what's good? What's good? My mans. What's good? Oh my goodness. Yeah. My top songs were Snowman, which is like the top of the first record on something like, yeah, Skrillex thinks he's Andy Warhol. Yeah, the beat's fire. I don't even know what he's saying, but the track goes hard. On My Way by R&B Hunter. Then I had a record of mine. Then Drizzle, which is, I'm assuming is a lo-fi record, and a toast to something like, it was a lot of lo-fi stuff was like my top 5 records. And like my top, like my listening age now guys, if you guys, I felt my fiance's listening age was 65. My fiance's listening age was 65, and then there's mine, which is mine listening age was, what is it? It's probably gonna be backwards. Yeah, of course, it was 20. It was 20. I was like, hey yo, I feel like one of those. It was that one dude, you know, like I think it's from an Adam Sandler movie. I always forget where he's like the older dude, but he's like has a skateboard on his back, and he's like. You got 75? Oh my goodness, 75. That's amazing. That's amazing. Which is great for 30. Honestly, yeah, dude. That's killer. Dude, I'm turning 30 next year, man. That's blowing my mind a little bit. But yeah, what was I looking up? I forgot what I was looking up. But anywho, Gashiki P, as far as the critiques go on this, I really... The drums are really nice up front. The vocals are nice and clean. Bass sounds good. Nothing really jumped out mix-wise to me. I was able to understand all the vocals. I thought the vocals were nicely up front. Everything was nice and bright. Everything was loud. The drums were knocking. The synths were killer sound design. I personally don't really have anything as far as the critiques go, so I think you did an excellent job, Gashiki P. I really don't have anything other than you did great, which is good. Which is great for 30. 35 is when it really sinks in that you're an unk. Dude, I'm starting to feel that now, man. Like I'm starting to feel that now. I mean, I've always kind of felt like I was out of touch with things, but who knows? Yeah, Gashiki P is absolute legend. So appreciate you for submitting. Again, apologies for taking so long to get here. We had so many. Oh, we listened to that one already. Go Without. I believe this is Geode, right? This is Geode. Let's see. Yes, it is. Geode, your track is next. Again, apologies for the wait. We had, as you saw, a ton of stuff. No idea what that is. Let's see how posts. People overestimate how old I am. That's okay. I don't know if that's an old thing or not. Chiptune is not too old. Yeah, I feel like people. That's funny when people overestimate how old you are. People overestimate how old I am a lot of the time too. Like I have had like countless times where people think that I'm like in my mid-30s and whatnot, and I'm like I ain't even 30 yet. Like my classmates were like talking to me and like one time and I was like. One of my classmates, and she was like saying, yeah, my generation. And I'm just like looking at her and I was like, how old does she think I am? Like 'cause she's talking about things like I know about, like, because I grew up with that stuff, and I did what most people shouldn't ask. I'm like, just out of curiosity, like how old are you? And then she's like, I'm 27. I'm just like, I'm only 2 years older than you. Like I am in your generation, you know. I thought it was funny. No, she's cool. We got Go Without. Let's run it. Listen earlier. Are you listening to a bit more? Yeah, no, totally. After all these, I'm gonna listen to a few free ones. The people who are still here. I'm gonna listen to the people who are still here. I'll do like a roll call of like who's here still. You're in high school? Wow. The more you know. I had no idea, Kashyyyk. That's crazy. This is Geode. That's crazy. Although I'm not that surprised. But your fascination with like older vocal is very interesting. That is super cool. Woo! Killer! Love it. That was fun. I love that ending. Yeah, when it goes to this like this group with the bass, when you go, I love when bass goes like really up in its register. It was a ton of fun. Yeah, Geode over here, another beast. The boom, boom, boom. I love shit like that. Yeah, someone could go crazy on this track vocally. You gotta get like, if you're gonna like, I would love to hear Geode work on a track with like vocals on it. Would go stupid. Like a track with vocals. I'll have to bring back Collab Station one of these days, man. Like I really want to bring that back because that was a ton of fun. The only problem is I don't want to half-ass it, you know? Like that's the problem. I don't want to half-ass Collab Station because I want it to be something cool, you know? So, yeah, I would love to run things like more events with the server and whatnot. Don't count the sea shanty. I did for oh yeah, the sea shanty. I mean that counts. Get team leaders. I'm 100% down. I would love to like I would love to host more events in the server. The only thing is like just for me realistically, like I don't want to like one, I don't want to half-ass something. Two, like I guess like I don't know, like I don't want to half-ass anything, you know what I mean? I feel like if we had like an event person that could like or even if it's like a group that like runs events like consistently and like we can make content out of it, would be so fun. But yeah, I love doing those kind of things like that would be a ton of fun. Like having more events like that, because I still have to do the clap, like I still have to do the other one, the what's it called? Not Collab Station, but the Sample This 3, because we did another one. Only 3 likes, 7 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Eddie over here is an absolute legend. 100% down, dude. I would love. Yeah, it would be a ton of fun. I feel because there's a lot of really talented people in this more punk content. You guys are awesome. Like it means a lot, guys. Like genuinely. Like I feel like once I have more free time, like I really just got to make it make sense, you know. Like now the next few weeks I should be good. So I do want to pick up on the sample like the sample this number 3. I just haven't even started my own yet, so I want to finish my submission for sample this 3 and then get it kickstarted. So maybe like in the holiday season, like once school is over, because next week should be a lot chiller, and I do have a few other projects that I have to work on, like just off of just responsibilities and whatnot that I have, and then we should be good. I dude, love it already. I can't find a butter. Oh my goodness. Is this what I think it is? Some people are just born without thumbs. Yeah, who needs thumbs anyways? My sample, this subs are cursed. Nah. All right, so we got Electric Panda. This is Sleep Index. So another cold wave goth rock song. Let's run it. Without my 50th. That's okay, Gashiki. That just confirms you're an octopus. Electric Panda, aka Sleep Index, Cold Coffee, aka Can't Find the
This was a
Butterman.
certified banger.
I'm gonna put Geosync in here first, and then I'm gonna put Electric Panda stuff in here. He played all the instruments, is what he said, and then he said, what else? I got like 10 songs in that style now, and 8 more, but are a bit different for more like a B-side. Guys, be sure to vote. This part won't have lyrics, so the guitar will be the chorus. Killer. The bass line, killer. Yeah, I agree with Gashiki P, and Gashiki P definitely doesn't have a guitar. So overall, yeah, the production is killer. I really dig. Yeah, I totally agree with the synths being mixed in with like the rock elements is really nice. You're gonna have to come up with the name of the genre now, dude. Yeah, my bad. Cold Wave. Got it. Yeah, my favorite part about it, first off, is the fills, the drum fills. I just love me some drum fills. And then you have the wow, 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 wow. Super surfery, like, but also some Terraria synths going on. Like throughout the records, we got the drums are really nicely up front. The guitars are super dreamy in the background. Bass is sitting really nicely in the mix. Apparently these are all one takes too, which it sounds really clean. Cathedral Bells per vocal, Kill Computer. Those are other references. Love it. Like, I don't have any critiques regarding like the mixing or anything. I don't know. It sounds solid. Like the performances sound solid. The bass is really nicely sitting where it is. The guitars, I like that they're giving room for everything else. And in the vocals, like there's plenty of room for a vocalist on this track too. And there's plenty, like the drums are knocking. The pocket feels good. The overall synths, they feel like they're embedded in the track nicely. They're not competing for space. They have a clear amount of space. The overall, yeah, dude, the vibe is really, really nice. Solid. Hornet is the Offspring reverb is a must-have. Hornet is the name of it, and it's free. I do recall you recommending that to me, which is killer. Let me hold on. Let me get this going. Dun, 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 dun. I got to pull up the chat always on here, so don't mind me. There we go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's post mix, and I have a save file with all stems set up for the whole album, dude. Super important, man. You have a mix template. You already know, man. He's like, dude, my clients, I go in there, I already got that shit ready to go, man. Like, I don't gotta be thinking about all that. Which I don't blame you, man. No, absolute killer. I don't have anything personally. I think it sounds great. I don't know. I think it sounded great, personally. I know we are running towards the ending of the live, so we have 2. And then I'll do, after Stormies, I'm going to do a roll call, see who's here still, and then get to the records who are still here. Again, if I didn't get to your record, I'm very sorry. Like, you saw the amount of people, the amount of donation submissions, and I have homework to do still, so I do have to dip off after. So we'll do a few of the free ones to those of you guys who are still here. So, oh god, we almost are making it to the free ones. We are, Gashiki. We are making it to the free ones. I always get to some of them. Even if I'm like screwed up with like time frame wise, I always make it a point to get to some of the free ones. Like, I'll never not get to the free ones at some point. Let's see. It's a Template King. I have so many I've made now. Yeah, dude, of course. Yeah. One takes is always a nice challenge too. Yeah, it is. How about it? Plus, you really gotta be on your shit, man. How about if they do a bit of your homework, you listen to that? The problem, dude, is like the problem is it's not like it's like questions. It's like open-ended shit, man. That's the problem. Like it's on what's this assignment? I don't even know what this assignment's on, which I should. It's my law class, man. Like it's my music business law class, so I don't know if some random person should be answering my questions for me, dude, because like they'll be like, what the hell is going on? Although we're talking, this week is about music and film, so the question shouldn't be that deep for this. But we have Nettle, which is Lacey Disco Lava, and it's a master. So I'm gonna pull up my question. Are you allowed to submit a Discord submission, a free submission? Oh, this is a joke. He's like, mate, I would say, unfortunately, I wouldn't do that just because it is the guarantee play. Like, I can't I can't. If I did that, then like the live stream would never get to the free ones. Like if I allowed that, like we would never ever be able to get to any of the free ones, and I'd be like, oh no. We've like I do want to like set up some more stuff going on as far as like the streams too, other than just doing these lives. Like I feel like doing other content would be super fun, like production streams and stuff like that. I did do one a while back, not too long ago, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Let's see. In the meantime, we gonna listen to Nettle. Let's run it. No, I know, I get you.
Fekete hasítasim benne 10 kólával. Ma este meggazdagodok, minden megpróbáltam, hogy tiszta legyen az, de mégis rögös lett. Aki mindig hazavár, Istenem, áldjad meg mindent, de egyiket se tudom szeretni, amíg nincs a tele a zsebben. Többen tettem ki a héten, mint amennyi meleg étkezésre volt a féltékeny kutya. Elismernek a csibészek, ránk szívogatnak a téren, testvérem, én már rá vagyok. Nincsen nékem mászok, egy törött ákonom, benne vagy egy 100 kurvával, aki mindig hazavár. Istenem, áldjad meg mindent, de egyiket se tudom szeretni, amíg nincs a tele a zsebben.
There we go. That was Lazy Disco Lava Master. Let's get it.
This was a certified banger.
Cool record. Beastfire, I think the vocals kind of ruining it. Yeah, I would say the overall track, I really dig the instrumental. The instrumental is knocking like the bass. The main thing on this one, I would say, yeah, the drums are knocking like a motherfucker. The drum mixing and the bass mixing is really solid. You get really avant-garde towards the end there with the synths. The main thing is the vocals. The vocals are out of tune and out of key. So just be careful of that, because you have like... And it's tough because you have like... You have this like Phrygian mode, what is it, going on, so I get that it's hard, but yeah, definitely like you have to make sure the vocals are in key. Yeah, like right there immediately, you could hear that it's doing some notes out of the key. So I personally would redo the vocals entirely, or like you're gonna have to do a lot of pitching to get those vocals to lock in with the instrumental. Like that's, to me, everything else is solid. It's just mainly the vocals need to be locked in more, like pitch wise. So here likes omnichords. Whoa. I'm blanking on what that is. Don't mind me. Yeah, Nettle, I would say that's the main thing. I would say just that. Like I would honestly, if you scrap the vocals entirely, I think that'd be cool. If you got to keep the vocals, I would either re-record them or I would pitch them so that they're fitting the mode with the track. That's really all. Killer track, Nettle, you rock, dude. We got 2-7. So this Can't Say Goodbye. Okay, then we got one more. We got Stormy after that. We'll get to some of the free ones. So we gonna let it rock. Let's get Can't Say Goodbye. Let's run it. How could I just get? Yeah, honestly, I agree. I'm not dissing them. Whoa.
What do I do? Moving circles and all my thoughts about you. Can't get you out my head, I try. Cupid just shoot, arrow right between my eyes. I'm so naive, I'm too passive, yeah, I know. Yeah, I talk too fucking much, arrows at the start. Haunted by your voice, I wanna leave and go. It's that you didn't see, no, that's what hurts the most. Yeah, I fell hard for you. Stacking up my cash, I'm finna go in the cool. I'm so fucking lost, I do not know what to do. I don't know what to do, I don't got no clue. Can't say goodbye, I'm so driven with your echoes and time of my life. I can't let it go for nothing, girl, I can decide. I'm so indecisive, I hate to lie. I don't know what I'm doing without you. Fell in love first time, don't know what to do. Fell in love first time, it's also new. Fell in love first time, it's all for you. Yeah, fell in love first time, it's all for you. It's all for you. I can say goodbye. Yeah, I can't even breathe without you, I don't know why you keep playing my feelings, girl, it hurt me deep inside. I want you for more than body, you wanna see me cry. Can't say goodbye, I'm so driven with your echoes and time of my life. I can't let it go for nothing, girl, I can decide. I'm so indecisive, I hate to lie. I don't know what I'm doing without you. Fell in love first time, don't know what to do. Fell in love first time, it's also new. Fell in love first time, it's all for you. Yeah, fell in love first time, it's all for you.
春の空は見たこともないほど青くて、せめてこの大空を君一人にあげられたら
Killer.
なんて。
That was Can't Say Goodbye by 2-7. Killer. Nice work, dude.
This was a
So
certified
first
banger.
off, I what's funny, they said that I usually hate this genre, but this is actually so good. Like, so one thing that always transcends genres is the melody. And that's like, I could, for example, a country record, like I'm not a fan of a country record, but I can be a fan of a country record if the melody is right, if that makes sense. Like, having a strong melodic idea, it goes such a long Japanese. Yay, let's go. I reckon just yeah, this one's good. Yeah, no, dude is very talented. 2-7's very talented. That's why I always talk to, like, I'm very like dude is very, very talented. I would say overall, like, I think that the vocal performance is killer. I think that the stacks and everything sound really great. As far as like the critiques go with the record, I would say one thing with the bass, and I know what you're thinking, but it's not what I'm gonna say. The bass is weirdly stereo. Like, it's weirdly like panned far left and right, whereas typically like having the bass, it would knock a lot more if it was panned dead center. You'll get a lot more like punch out of the bass if it's panned dead center. I would like, in favor of your vocal, I would like your vocals to be louder in the mix. The vocals to me get a tiny bit on the buried side, and I know you like mixing your vocals low. I would just raise it up a hair then, just so it can cut through some of the other stuff. I would even in favor of turning the bass down very slightly to bring up the vocals some more, just to give it some more oomph in the mix. The only thing I'm worried about is when you put a limiter or anything just to, gain up the record to commercial volume, is that you'll run into those issues with the bass getting distorted. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. Currently, as it stands, it's not an issue as much as it could be. And I think a lot of that's just because it is panned out. If I get it down there, then it gets a little bit gritty sounding. But I think just balancing that out would go such a long way. And that's all I would really do. Killer job, 2-7. I dig the record. It's funny, someone had a rage beat. I forgot who it was. They were looking for someone to hop on a rage beat. So I'll have to forward them you. Someone I knew was looking for someone to hop on a record like that. So I'll have to find who that was. But thank you so much, 2-7. You rock. We got Stormy, and then Stormy is the... Oh, wait. I don't even have Stormy's link queued up. Shame on me. Shameful. What kind of streamer am I? So we got Stormy's the last one of the ones. Then we get to the free ones, guys. Finally. Let's get to it. It's because when I get closer to the end. Oh, we get to see the. Oh my goodness, we get to see the music video. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's what happens towards the end sometimes, Gashiki P. It's the natural thing of doing the streams. I'm still a small channel. Like, I still have like not even 1,000 subscribers. So that's the thing that usually happens. I'm not surprised. It's totally cool. So we gonna run it. That's C'est La Vie by Stormy. We got the first music video from Stormy, like the official music video. So congrats. I know I saw this on your we get to see I didn't expect that it was like right here. I'm mostly lurking. Now you're good. You're good. Don't even joke. Let's run it. Let's run it.
That's what they say. Live ta vie the way you want and you'll be okay. Je vais promener, I'm by your side. Just take my hand and darling, you'll be alright. On vive en rêve, don't be afraid, le monde est à toi, so make your own way.
Hey, we got French!
C'est la vie, nos tombes en vol, we still believe il y a la vie in everything. C'est la vie, so live, oh live. laisse tomber. Just let it go. You can't hold the world can hold its own. Je t'ai promis, it's not up to you. Ce n'est pas ta faute, you'll make it through. En vivant bref, don't be afraid. Le monde est à toi, so make your own way. Je t'ai promis, c'est la vie. Nous tombons en vol, we still believe. Il y a la vie in everything. C'est la vie. So live, live, oh live.
Look at you! That's awesome. That's awesome. Stormy. We got the first music video from Stormy. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Congrats. Congrats. The cap cut. Yeah. We gotta remove that. We gotta remove that part. We gotta get rid of the cap cut at the end. That's okay. That's an easy edit. Damn, Stormy, okay. Yeah, it was crazy. Like for what you paid for that, like that was great. Yeah, for what you paid for that, it came out amazing. Great job. So, trying to decide if the audio is good for final and ready for release in January, featuring my first music video. So this is the project. I know that you mentioned that on what's it called? On DMs that yeah, I have to, don't worry, I did see that. I purposely left it on unread so that I could see the message later. So sorry if I don't answer you, that's why. Because that's what I'd be doing sometimes. I'm like, I'm gonna leave this message unread so I don't forget to answer, because I know me, I'll see something and then totally not answer. I also use CapCut but on desktop. Yeah, I use CapCut on desktop as well. Like CapCut is really powerful, like considering, like all things considered. Like you could do a lot of really, like you could do color grading in CapCut. You could do like masking. You could do a lot of really cool stuff on CapCut. It's very powerful, all things considered. And I find it like in some ways it's a lot more intuitive than Premiere is sometimes. Like Premiere is obviously a lot more powerful, but CapCut can hold its own for like regular editing and nothing that you're not doing anything crazy, you know. You could even do automation with CapCut. It's great. As far as like the record goes, like I think you did a fantastic job. Obviously vocals sound incredible as per usual. You did such a good job with this. Look at you.
That's what they say.
That's so cool. So how long did you, first off, how long did you speak French, or is that just for a song? Also, just out of curiosity, are those like lights? Just out of curiosity, like Christmas lights? Are those like Christmas lights? That you covered the car in as Christmas lights? That's pretty badass.
Still believe qu'il y a la vie in everything. C'est la vie. So live.
Hell yeah, Stormy, hell yeah. Now, I think the track sounds great. As far as like you said, the audio is good for final and ready for release in January. What I would say, let me see.
Just take my hand and darling, you'll be alright. On vivant frère, don't be afraid, le monde. So live, live.
I think there's some slight timing things. There's some slight timing things throughout the record that I would just do some shifting on. Tried After Effects, but unfortunately I have 8 gigs of RAM and barely. After Effects is brutal. Yeah. After Effects is brutal. What I would say, there's some pocket shifting things like where it gets a little bit wonky. The timing at sometimes. That's easy fixes though. Not here, not here.
C'est la vie. So live.
Fall is the best season for that reason.
Oh, live. Just let it go. You can't hold the world can hold it. Monte a toi, so make your own way.
Yeah, I would say some mastering on that and just some pocket shifting things, and it's ready to go, Stormy. Killer job. Awesome first video. You should be very proud of that. That's very exciting. Very exciting, Stormy. Let's go. I don't know how I'm not how am I not? Yeah, killer job, Stormy. You should be very proud of that. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. My favorite is that my favorite Stormy song. W. We got Stormy talking in French. I feel honored that we get to see that before it's released. Like, that is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's killer. Hell yeah, Stormy. You rock, Stormy. I know it's probably like mad late. What's it called? Peep your DMs. Hold on. Peep your DMs real quick, too, if you're in chat. I'm like, but we're going to move on to the next one. So now we're at the free ones. So free ones, we listen to 1 minute, 30 seconds. I'm going to do like a roll call. Who is here still? Who is here still? Who is here who hasn't had their record played yet? I got you, my Remedy 404. No, totally. If you submitted, then it. I do have. I didn't update the. Yeah, I have yours. I know. I promised OJ McBaggins. I promised to Zorg is here. Let's see. Logan. I'll let run. Boy, have front. I didn't see you in the chat. Let's see. No, I'm gonna see who was here just so I could. Aton, we had. Aton, we did already. I Pen Faces didn't see. Harris, we did. Only Court, we did this one. What else? I promised. There was someone on Discord. I remember that I promised that I would get to theirs this time around. No rush. Dr. Indy. Yes, Dr. Indy, I need yours. Let's see. I'm going to toss yours in there. I know you sent yours via DMs. So let me pull voice crack. Let me pull that up. Dr. Indy. No, you submitted yours earlier. Cool. And then there's someone who I promised to that I would get to theirs, but I didn't see there. So here we go. I got it. Okay. I have their record. Boom. Cool. Let's get it here. Let's get it. All right. So I'll play theirs last since they're not here. I'll play theirs last. So I'll have this is how we're going to end the live stream. So OJ McBaggins, Zorg, then I'm going to do Logan B, then Boy Nephron, then I'm going to do the line goes a lot quicker now, by the way, guys. Dr. Indy I got, and then M404, and then we got Waterfall. So let's run it. Let's get to it. So it's now at the 1 minute 30 second mark. We're going to let it run. always bringing some of the groovy stuff going on. No, dude, Straight Weirdness Radio is so worth checking out. Because what's crazy, these are a lot of, like, for example, like Electric Panda, fun fact, I know he said about doing the stuff live and in one take. Like he does his stuff in one takes as well. Like, he does, like, these grooves and everything, and it's so relaxing, too. Like I'll put on his stuff when I see him go live, when I'm doing homework and whatnot, too. This is Vermont Woods vibe. I wouldn't know. No, I heard you guys got that Vermont cheese going on. What I would say, as far as like critiques go on this, I mean, it's a groove. Other than like some like mix glue on that shit, just keep the live performance feeling live. OJ McBaggins is an absolute legend. Oh, you do got that stuff out there. I thought, see, it's funny. They have it like Vermont cheese or whatever they have over here. OJ McBaggins, you absolute legend. So we have Zorg. Corey changed my vote. I clicked the wrong one. That's okay. That's fine. I got you. It's really easy to click the wrong one. I realize, and you can't. What's really crazy, is that you can't undo it. You can't undo it. It's like, and it's so annoying. Like that YouTube doesn't allow you to undo your vote. It's ridiculous. I don't know. That's okay. It's okay. So as of now, it's 100%. So it's chilling. So, nah, it happens. That's okay. Such is life. OJ McBaggins, you absolute legend. I know you probably aren't here because you can't be, because it's been live streams going over a lot longer than usual, but you rock, dude. Record is always cool. So we got Zorg. Zorg was still here. So this is also inspired by the Caretaker. This is Remnants in Elsewhere Vanishing Scramble version 1 L10. Let's run it. Ready for some horror. Whoa. Horrifying. And that's Zorg. That's a moment and 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting, Zorg. You rock, dude. You rock, man. What I would say overall, like, harmonically interesting. Not what I was expecting. That's some crazy stuff. Yeah, dude is really talented with that stuff. Like, if I ever was working on a horror game, like, I would hire Zorg in a second to do some of the sound design. That shit goes crazy. I would say, overall, like, I think you capture the horror. Like, my question to you, Zorg, is that, like, do you ever, when you're making, like, a piece or something along those lines, have you ever, like, when you're making something, like, when you're done, you're, like, a little bit almost, like, looking behind your shoulder, like almost like something's watching or something. Like, I feel like sometimes when I'm like working on like stuff that's like on the spooky side of things, like you almost like that was like, it's almost like a little scary, you know, You scare yourself almost. I thought of Zorg was recently. I thought of Zorg recently because I heard some trippy song the other day. Yeah, it's funny how often I do think of you guys, like throughout the week. Like I'll think of things that reminds me of some of you guys, and I'll be like, "Hey yo!" Thank you so much for submitting, Zorg. You are an absolute beast. Love the creepy stuff, dude. We got Broken Fields 2 by Logan B. We gonna run it. The Storm has Surge projects. That's awesome, dude. What? I think the whole project drops. The whole project drops today. Did it just drop? I think it dropped today, right? No. You have a project dropping soon. Where is it? Yeah, no. Or maybe it was a single. There's something's dropping soon of yours. I know it's a project. It's either this or the 17th. It might be the 17th. Might be the 17th, I think. Correct me. But yeah, killer. I think that the overall track, like it's the energy of the track was contagious. It was very much like it had some action. They said it sounded like Black Ops Zombie. The dude, I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops 1, dude. And that shit, like, I remember playing the zombie mode like a million times, dude. And I was still trash. And I was still terrible. Yeah, going on the list. Hey, let's go. Do you want me to drop the link to make your life easier? Hold on. Let me drop the link. I got you. Yeah, Logan. Absolutely love the FX. I stopped Black Ops 2. Yeah, I tried Black Ops 2. I couldn't get into, like, I ended up going back to RuneScape, and unfortunately, RuneScape is like is unfortunately the bane to my existence. I don't play it like that often, but anymore. But like, it's a game I'm non-stop. It's on and off. You can't. They always say you never quit RuneScape. You take breaks. So. Overall, I would say the record, I like, first off, congrats on the upcoming release. Second off, and then like, I like kind of like the brightness of those things. Same with WoW, yeah, exactly. I think some of the sound design could be spicier. Get some sound design spicier. And that comes with the. Once you get like a sound library of stuff like like that you built over time, the more that you do the stuff, like the more you're gonna build sounds that you're gonna like. I feel like the ideas are really solid, and I really dig the like, for example, just the progression of the track in general. So killer. Thank you so much. Yeah, dude, I played Wait, why did my screen go black? Oh, there we go. We got Boy Nephron. For some reason, my screen just like turned off. It was weird. So we have Boy Nephron. We have Bodiger. Let's get this fishy audio. Let's get it. Ooh, the M dash tisk tisk. Write your bios. Don't use AI.
Break it long down bridge. Feel break it long down bridge. Taste like it down, wait like it down, girl. Girl, I feel up on this up on fire. I don't know
the Afro beat.
Keep it moving, moving, moving. I like the way you roll it, shake it, do it. Oh, baby, moving, moving, moving. I love the way you do it, do my baby, oh. Your body, oh, check, 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 check. It's a body, oh, check, 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 check. I feel check for your body, oh, check, 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 check. The body, oh, it's a body, oh. Tonight is tonight, in the mood for two. Give you all my time to do all you do, yeah. I'll stand up, remove her, position, rewind her. Like a DJ, salata, ta ta ta. Tell me the taste of your own, you. And you turn off of your body, oh.
That's what I'm talking about. That was 1 minute 36 mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Boy Nephron. Nephron, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Dude, killer vocals. Love Afrobeat. Afrobeat is one of my favorite genres, honestly. Because it's just such a smooth, like the vocal, like the beat is just so smooth. It's just really easy listening stuff. It sounds so good. What I would say overall, like the bass is really nice. The drum sound design is really solid. The melodic stuff is awesome. What I'd say as far as critiques go, the vocal performance is really solid. The microphone I feel like is being used is lacking a bit of this presence in the low mids. I would like some more warmth on the vocals in general. The vocals could come up in volume slightly just to cut through the mix. And yeah, dude, that's really all I would say. Thank you so much for submitting. You rock! We're going to move on to the next one, which is Dr. Indie. Let's run it. We got 3 more left for the night, so if you haven't hit the like button or subscribe button, what are you doing? We do these every Tuesday, usually on Tuesdays at 7. Next week might be another Friday. We'll see. Hopefully it's a Tuesday. We're going to make it work. Let's run it. This is Dr. Indie. Search Inside. Again, sorry for the wait, everyone. We had so many donation submissions today. I know, I'm sorry, Deshka, I know, but next week's the last one because then I have the semester's over. Hell yeah. That's 1 minute 30 second mark. Thank you so much, Dr. Indie. You rock.
This was a certified
Dr.
banger.
Indie, if I know something about Dr. Indie, it's that Dr. Indie loves their blues scales. They love What was it? What key was it in? What key? What key we got? Yeah. We cooking. We got. Although, would be fun is we got for some reason the keys when my pedal gets all the way the fuck on the other side of the keyboard for whatever reason. We got what we got. Yeah. Yeah, we got one. I wish I had a longer key. Oh. Have some fun. Going to that E flat would be so spicy, because then what it needs is some bass in there would go killer. That's some flow again. Yeah, so there's some ear candy. Definitely would go crazy if we changed the chords every now and then. Going down to the E flat, I feel like it's. Would go crazy. Bro was jamming. Yeah, dude. I like when I was fine. Oh. We didn't go to that C, we go crazy, we're like, beautiful. I love doing this stuff. Woo! Yeah, I need some bass. We need some bass in there. I want some like a sub bass. I know you have that pad that comes in, but I would love if there was like a sub bass or like some sort of bass element that came in that's even the octave down. So you have like, even if it doesn't have to be like this aggressive ass piano, you know, but like it could be like just like a sub synth or something like that that just gives you some, that fills out the lows more, and and then have that one synth earlier, because when it gets to this part here, it feels a bit empty, like maybe even having just like a pad going on in this part, and then where you have the bass come in here, where is it? And that's where you have the that low octave that comes in there, and then that would be killer. I think have the octave down come in there, and then have like the pads that are doing your chords, like. because what you're doing is you're just going back and forth between, what is it? You have the G minor, right? Yeah, you're going back. You're going back and forth between the G minor and the F major. Do the inverted D chord, but anywho, yeah, killer record. Hell yeah, fun. Love doing shit like that. Hell yeah. Let me put the boom. Yeah, Dr. Indie, killer record. Hell yeah. We got M404, My Remedy. Let's run it. In the meantime, my song, feel free to get as critical as you like. I would be like, how could you? No, absolutely. I'd never do things like that. I don't like, one thing about this live stream, I know you're new, but one thing about it is I don't like tearing people down ever. And I, like, so, even, I don't care if someone just started the day of submitting it to the live stream and it sounds like all over the place. I feel like tearing people down is not the way to encourage people to keep doing music, you know? So, but I still will give honest critique feedback. So we got My Remedy, M404, let's run it. By M404, it was in the chat as Matthew. Let's get it. Cool record overall. Love the hype. We got the disco space going on. We got the we got the Remedy. My Remedy. Oh yeah. we got the overall production, which is a lot of fun. What I would say overall, as far as the record goes, I think that the energy, first off, is killer. The vocals is killer as well. The main thing that I would say as far as like critiques go for this is the mixing, and I'll explain what I mean. So the main thing is the mixing on this. I would say be careful and always be sure to gain stage, because if you're not gain staging properly, what ends up happening is that you start running into where you don't really have enough room to work with for your other elements. So you kind of want to have your track before you're mastering. You want to hit around like a -10 to minus 6 roughly on your master bus, which means your elements should be quieter than that. So going into your bus groups. So, because what ends up happening is you'll have a lot of these energetic synths, right, that are going on throughout the record, but they're already pretty much almost like at max volume. So when you add things like, for example, like DAWs have built-in limiters and whatnot, like to not let it get past a certain volume, right? So it'll turn your stuff down. You'll start getting this crunchiness, and that's what we're hearing here. So I would highly recommend getting into some gain staging, right? And the gain staging is going to help you immensely because it's gonna, your plugins, like especially analog emulating plugins, they work the best at a certain volume. Usually at like a minus 18 VUs, a lot of them too. So you want to make sure that you are hitting those plugins at their proper at the most time, not all the time, but most of the time you want to make sure that you're hitting them in the input that they prefer to be hit at, or else you're going to risk to add even more distortion to the track. So just be careful of that. It's got spam notifications from an emoji website. Wait, why is that? That wasn't me. I don't know. That wasn't me. I don't know about all that. But overall, yeah, I would highly recommend that, because that would go such a long way with the overall gain staging. That's the number one thing I would take away from this. I think the vocals are getting a little bit cut. You can hear the drums and the bass are a bit like distorty, so just be careful of that. You can still get all that punch that you're looking for. Just, yeah, solid. I was kind of going for that distorted sound. That you could do it, yeah, with control. There's a way to, yeah, totally. With the way to get it properly when you're doing that is you want to use something like a soft clipper or on the master bus, because then you could get it clipping, but it's not going to be going past 0 where you're getting too much of that digital distortion, but you get more of like a purposeful punch, if that makes sense. So I would get either like that, or you could even use, some people even use hard clippers for like tracks like this. Like one that I recommend, a hard clipper that's pretty solid for the master bus that I like is JST makes one. Sometimes it goes on sale for like $10 or $14, and this thing is called JST Clip. It's really solid plugin, not affiliated. We don't have any affiliate plugin stuff. Oh wow, look at that. Gambling, tisk. But this plugin, it goes on sale for cheaper than this. Wait for the sale. But it's literally a one knob clip. You can crank that shit. It goes really, really aggressive. Sometimes I don't even go past one knob. But you could, if you really want to slam something with a clipper, like, you can definitely use it. It's been used on a lot of records. So yeah, I actually saw it was used on like a Doja Cat record. It was like Say So used this on the master bus. No, on the vocals and the master bus, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, I would recommend this plugin. It goes on sale sometimes. This is really good for master bus. So yeah. Killer stuff. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I would just work on the gain staging, and great job. I think the production itself, though, is killer. Absolute beast. I got to get more into WoW, dude. I've only played it once, and that's back when it was like a demo. You can only get to like level 20, dude. So I have one last one. I promised Waterfall that I would do this. So I'm gonna get to this one. So Waterfall, if you're seeing this in post, I didn't forget. That's what we hear. So let's get to it. Yeah, killer record, dude. Thank you so much for submitting. Yeah, M404 was that's your artist name? Was it? I remember something 404. I believe it was M404, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me see. Yes, it was M404. Cool. So appreciate you for submitting. You rock. Let me make sure that I spell it right on here, because you have the little dash thing going on. And this is the last one for the night. So we are going to, if you haven't hit the subscribe button or the like button, this is the last chance before we wrap it up for today. We have Waterfall. This is Heat Whoa 5112. Let's run it. minute 30-second mark. Thank you so much for submitting. That was Heat Whoa by Waterfall. This one's super cool. Atmosphere is good. Yeah, it is cool. I would say the record overall, yeah, the drum programming was sick. I love the snares you had going on throughout the record. Super, super fun. It reminds me of like, I don't know, it's like kind of like the 2016 era of like trap music stuff. Like you had like this like super... 2014, 2016, maybe not quite 2014, like, yeah, because they love that. It was like that knocking kind of percussion sound. Overall, yeah, I think the record is cool. I would say as far as critiques go, be careful of the key signature of the bass. At times the bass goes out of key, so just be careful of that. Next thing is the overall... The main synth, I would just turn down some of the harshness around that upper mid area. So just like the 2 to 4K area, just take a look at that and make sure that it's not like going too crazy. You could put some EQ, find some of the harshness and you could smoothen it out. You could use like a bell curve. It doesn't have to be, I would use, when you're doing tonal shaping stuff, you don't have to have it be so narrow. Like you could do more of a wider curve, so something around those lines, like just to smoothen out some of the stuff. Or maybe you could even use something, if you have like a resonant suppressor plugin, that would help a lot, I feel like, instead. So something like Soothe or Waves has another one. I would look that up. If you have it, cool. If not, don't worry about it. Or multiband compression, like multiband compress the upper mid frequencies to tone shape and drag that down, drag the overall volume down, and it might be beneficial to have an EQ beforehand. So yeah, cool record, dig the sound, and yeah, that's really all I got for you. Thank you so much, Waterfall. I ain't forget. I got you. Well, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today. You guys are awesome.
This was a certified
so
banger.
as far as song of the stream, we got, let's see what we got candidates for today. We got, let's see who we got. We got M404, we got Dr. Indy, we got Zorg, we got OG McBaggins, we got Storm, we got 27, we got a lot today. Electric Banner, Geo, Kashiki P, and Thunny the Griffin. You guys are awesome, every single one of you guys. I appreciate everyone for coming as per usual. You guys are always a ton of fun, and appreciate all the support and all that fun stuff. What's going on, Stormy? You made it right to the ending. Oh yeah! Once we go, I always say, just for the nod, once the video goes live on the YouTube channel, I always say that we always do a nod for the last one. So the last one was Waterfall, so if you guys, in the comment section down below, let's comment something about Waterfall, just to show that you made it all the way to the end of the video. You guys are awesome as always. So a couple things before we go. So first things, if I don't see you guys beforehand, if you guys don't tune in the next one, I just want to say happy holidays to everyone who celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah, anything, Kwanzaa, you know, whatever you celebrate, just happy holiday season, and happy New Year's if I don't hear from you even before the New Year's. It's kind of crazy. It's getting to that time already, guys. It's like what? Like less than, it's like what, 2 weeks out at this point before yeah, the holiday. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, guys, that's insanity. And my hair's been looking this crazy this entire time. Thanks everybody. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. You guys are awesome. Always appreciate the support. And yeah, we go live every Tuesday at 7. I know it's a Friday, and we might be going Friday again, but I'm sorry. My class schedule will be different this upcoming because I'm getting married. I'm getting married in January and whatnot. So beyond, yeah, it's a lot. But if you haven't heard already, R&B Hunter, our artist, I did the mixing and the production side of things. Yeah, if you haven't heard already, we just dropped our first EP under our label Spacehound Records. Check out Honey is the most proud I am of the project, so I would recommend, if you're gonna listen to any of them, listen to Honey. And yeah, some of the records are a little old. I didn't have the 2-track, so I had to work with what we got, and it was more of just memory's sake, so don't mind some of the mix. The OD mix I wish was better, and replay mix I wish was better, but there's only so much you could do because I made that like years ago. We didn't have the stems, but I had the stems for Honey. So definitely check that out. I'm very proud of that. So yeah, everyone, enjoy the rest of your Weeknd. Oh my goodness, The Weeknd. Hell yeah. Yeah. And yeah, some exciting news coming soon, so be on the lookout. And yeah, join the Discord server if you haven't already. And yeah, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Don't work too hard unless it's on your music, and we will be picking up on Tuesday. Bye, everybody. Oh, yeah. Now, of course, I got you. I always make sure to get to some of the free ones. I got you guys. If you're present in the live stream, like, I make it a point to get to them. Also, one more thing. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it. Got a camera on my points. We lost again! Oh yeah! Have a good night, everybody! Bye! Just slow it down, red light. Cause you don't wanna take your time, pedal to the floor. You don't wanna red light. You just wanna green light. She don't believe there's no one for her. She's got big plans, take off after her shift is over. Just for the picture show, drip then go. Only speak cash, that dollar. Only dinero, if you wanna holler. She about a bag, Louis, Gucci, Prada. She only got time if you spend it on the green light. You the girl to show me it's alright. I just wanna make you feel alright. Green light. Green light. Baby, just slow it down. Red light. Cause you don't wanna take your time, pedal to the floor. You don't wanna red light.